So, hello and welcome everybody who is watching this on YouTube right now as a VOD. Today I'm gonna be continuing my last stream's efforts in building this segment right between the mountain and my big wall. And yeah, I haven't done much. I've been doing quite a few stuff and been busy with quite a few other things that more private concerns, but yeah, sorry. I'm still trying to get to my quota of 3 streams this month, so I might get that. Let's see. I can only hope so. So yeah, I have to get back into it because again, I didn't spend much time preparing for this stream. It's pretty spontaneous actually. Tomorrow I won't have time, so this is more like a opportunistic approach right now. Oh no. Tire, no! That's a bit tragic. So I updated to pre-9 and I thought that after it was mentioned a few times that all the chests are basically pointing towards towards one direction, that that's just an issue of that version. But it seems that, well, the good thing is that flower pots are alright because those were bugged, and unfortunately also my FPS are kinda bad. Like, they are okay for the stream. It might lag a little bit, so don't be surprised if it's lagging a little bit. That's maybe I can if I turn God Rays off. Is that better? I'm not sure. I'm not well, yeah, actually that's all right. Where's the okay. So yeah, once again, we're gonna try to apply the same strategies that we used last time, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail there. If you're interested in learning the building process more into detail, well, these live streams will probably not be much, well, they will actually be helpful by just watching, but in this one I will definitely not explain too much because I did last stream. Just go to my YouTube channel and I upload them now on YouTube because, again, very happy about it, but I always had some issues with music on YouTube, and luckily now I have found a solution. And there's some really good music actually in my live stream that is copyright free completely. Let me just check something real quick before we start. Again, it's very chaotic right now, but forgive me please. I'm streaming so rarely that I'm just not getting into it, it seems. Alright. What other issues can we see? Wait. Oh no, it's still an issue. Carpets seem to be a little bit, I don't know, it's just a visual bug it seems. As you can see, yeah. You can look through them at the edges. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. I don't know. It looks a little bit weird, so maybe I should actually report that. Or maybe that's very well known and it's just a thing that happens and you need to just, I don't know, I'll timestamp it and then put it on Discord and all that. Alright. Let's close this. Okay. Wow, the music is kinda loud right now. I don't know if it's too loud for you. I'm gonna have to check that later, actually. Well, nothing I can do now. Hahaha. Yeah, I'm not very well prepared today. Really very spontaneous. So yeah, we have all the items we need. Hopefully. Looks good. Looks good. Looks alright. Alright. Did something change at the... No. Right? Nothing changed, right? No. It's just me. It's just me, guys. All cool. So yeah, what are we going to do today? Let's have a look first. Again, did not prepare for this stream, so we're gonna have to make up our mind. What was our plan here? Oh yeah, I know what I planned for this one. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So now we have an anchor point to start at. Let's go a little bit slower to get back some control. Damn, today is really... Oh no. I have some issues around here. Damn. What the... Okay. Okay. So we basically just gonna try to make like a very straight, very simple structure here as a segment for the corner here. It should stand out a little bit, so right, 2 more. All right. I hope I can get the copy pasting stuff done smoothly. I'm not sure. Wait, so this is something where we can adapt to the structure that is already there. Ah, here, this one. Which is a good thing to do. Yeah, it's 8 blocks. Oh, wait, it's not 8, it's 9. I can't count again. Interesting. So yeah, my hype for VS slowed down a little bit with because I couldn't update to the newest pre-releases for the longest time because of the chest issue and the flower pot issue. Now the flower pot is clearly fixed, but unfortunately I basically, you know, now it's a little bit too late, so all my chests from now on are all pointed in one direction. I guess that's not too much of an issue. With the texture that it has, you really would have to get really close and look into it a little bit if you want to see that. So that's alright. There was also some kind of discussion. It wasn't really a discussion, it was basically me against... Well, I wasn't standing against it either, whereas it would be necessary to, you know, update the game to such an extent that it would probably break a certain amount of blocks in the game, and where some stuff has to be manually fixed. I mean, most stuff can be fixed through remapping, but as we can see with the chests now, some would have to be fixed through manual work, and that's something that I'm kind of afraid of, but that doesn't mean I'm not supporting the notion, because I do want what is best for the game, and I don't want it to be a cluster, you know, I don't want it to be as chaotic as Minecraft. And you know, they did change some coding ultimately. Well, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really care. First off, I'm not gonna fix it unless it's something that it's gonna be on a recording or something. Because I'm certainly not going through my entire city now and manually replace all chests. That's not what I'm gonna do today. Certainly. And it's not really a big issue anyway. Because of the texture of the chest, you don't really see that. I'm just happy that the flower pots are fixed, because placing them is a bit more of a pain, because you would have to either make a palette of the flower pots with the flower in it, or you just have to place the pots and then the flower on top. So it's 2 steps, which is a bit more annoying. But yeah, they're alright, so I'm happy. Ah, that's not a... That's alright. That's alright. I'm just whining. If it happens, I'll be whining, but it's alright. Again, when we talked about it on Discord, I never was actually against the notion, but of course I'm thinking about what horrors will await me. So, but you don't actually have to worry about it. It's just you know, it's a few hours of work, maybe a few days. I mean, I could fix the chest thing. I'm just not doing it. I made the decision not to do it because, god damn it, I have other things to do in my life. Yeah. There are some issues that came up. This year kind of started off really weird. Not just for me, but for everybody, it seems. But yeah, we also have some private issues. So that's why I wasn't online. I wanted to stream on a weekly basis, but I just couldn't. Not a big deal. You know? If it's just replacing some stuff, and most other stuff that is, you know, based, if it's structural blocks, then of course that's remappable. So I'm not too worried. I mean, I know it from the one time we had an issue with where you guys changed the logs, the tree logs, and all of the logs were bugged. You basically remapped that too, so it's not a big issue. So yeah, what am I gonna do here? So I'm excited about Saturday. I hope a lot of people will come. I don't know exactly what you're planning. It seems like about at least a dozen people will come, which is not too bad, but I hope it's gonna be a little bit more. It's actually a pretty good timing for it. So when I checked that link that you posted there too, to see differences in time zones, and I checked the other time zones, it looks like a good time frame for that, even though our friends from America can't join us. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit awkward if it's just like 8 people. Oh. So yeah. By the way, FPS wise, I'm tanking a lot. I already turned it down by I had medium shadows and god rays on last time, and it was alright. And now I just have 30 FPS. I don't know, even though I put it to low shadows and I have no god rays on. And when I put god rays on, it's really tanking. I don't know what's happening. I might just do that. So this is how I streamed the last time, or at least how I ended the stream the last time. Though it seems to be stable now. Maybe it was just my PC. No. Okay. Yes. Yeah. It's actually alright. Actually exactly 30 FPS. Huh? Did I change maximum FPS to... No, it's unlimited? Is it the VSync? Let's check it out. Okay, might have been just my PC, actually. Okay, seems to be alright. But why does it limit it at 30? It should be 60 actually. I don't know. With VSync on. Kind of weird. Oh, doesn't matter. As long as it works. I like to have god rays on now for my little live stream because it looks so fantastic. This game, beautiful. And now again, I'm not copy pasting stuff. Why am I doing this to me? To myself. Kind of crazy. Okay, how do we do this? I actually kind of... So yeah, let's make it so we're gonna use a little bit of copy pasting action, because I'm not gonna waste so much time building every one of these 4 completely. It's the same looking walls just over and over. Let's do it like this. Okay. Give a bit more space. Nice. So yeah, very excited about Saturday. Seems to be a huge project, that new trailer. I can actually imagine how much work it would be. I mean, I did some videos back in the day, but those were like one world, a few cinematics, and minimal editing. Can't imagine. I can actually imagine how hard it is to make such a gigantic trailer. Yeah, I know. I'm looking back at my old videos too, and I'm like, yeah, I could have gotten more out of that one. But yeah, if it's a bigger project, every scene and everything you already have put work into, you kind of start doubting your efforts and your previous judgment. You're like, this scene, I imagined it a little bit different. That's how I'm going with. And then you regret it, and you're like, before I regret it, I should change it. And one scene can become the same work or as several scenes. I mean, it's kind of important, like my videos back on YouTube, those were just fun things. But this is the trailer, so it better look good. The pressure though. The pressure. By the way, were there some issues with the save file that you have from my map? Like when you try to delete some chunks or something? Because I know that I crash at some point when I go towards the northern side. Then maybe it's just me. I deeply hope so, because well, I don't know how much of the map you're gonna load on Saturday, so they're probably never gonna reach that point, but just so people don't. And actually, it's not that the game crashes, it's like the server crashes or something, times out or whatever. I get no response anymore. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you have to actually, because I mean, I also don't know what you're trying to film there, so I don't know what you will need from the map. Yeah. Alright. It didn't seem too much of an issue for me. I just noticed it because I was updating the map, the minimap, with commands. And when I flew over the mountains in the north, that's why some of the chunks are missing there. Whenever I loaded certain chunks, I just it timed out basically. But the game didn't crash. The game itself didn't. So I thought that was kind of weird. But I never heard of that issue anyway, so as much as I know myself, might have been an issue that I caused somehow, or just another thing that my PC is causing. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. Well, the larger one, certainly. If a marketplace, then the large one. I think it's your trailer. Very excited about the new trailer. So much work. I saw that what you planned for how many scenes. A little bit of pity was running through my mind. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, yeah. What? Okay. Nice. This looks pretty good. Alright. Now this segment. Well, I'm not sure actually. I should copy paste that one first. First to the background. Hello! Welcome to my boring live stream. I'm just building stuff. Wait, are you the one that said that he can join us on Saturday? It's not boring. It's the music that makes it interesting. I know, and the visuals. Just the visuals. Every once in a while I just turn around to look at the sun. It's beautiful. I should use the magic wand now that we have it, but nah, that would be too easy, guys. You know me. I mean, it sounds fun. Well, we're gonna miss you there. Tyron, I'm worried. We're losing people every day. Oh no. Well, we might have to film at the small market. No. No. Have fun, man. That's alright. You're gonna regret not going. It's better if you do. I've never been skiing at all. Well, I don't go outside. The last time I went outside, by the way, I went to the dentist this month, actually. And I got sick immediately. It was kind of crazy. That's why I don't go outside, guys. Just don't go outside. It was really tragic. Oh, I see. Okay, now, well, that's kind of scary. I can understand that. That's alright. So, now we need to make it a little bit more dense in detail. Or, well, not in detail. Actually, it's going to be less dense in detail, but more dense in foreground structure. More massive. I feel like. Yeah, definitely will need to do that. But how? How will we achieve? Oh yeah, I know. No, actually no. The thing is that my PC is garbage, so this is actually at 1024 blocks maximum height. I wouldn't dare trying to load something that big. My PC is just not, it won't be able to do it. Can't handle it. It can barely handle this one. I mean, I have 30 FPS, you know. Which is good, but not good. No, it's not bad. I mean, objectively, it's not bad. For the time I'm using it, and for what I am using it. It reaches its limits very quickly, actually. Don't even ask about Minecraft with shaders. Jesus, I had like 10 FPS. Yeah, the CPU is pretty old. It was actually some high-end gaming CPU that everyone used at the time where it was popular. But technology moves so rapidly, I guess. I have an i7. Which one exactly do I have? Forgot. Let me check. 4790K. It's actually pretty decent. Oh, the sun is. Wow. Control F10. Not helpful? Alright. Ah, okay. Oh, it's getting dark, guys. Good thing I have a lantern in my inventory. Oh well, what am I? I guess I need to do it. 3, 4, and 2 here. Yeah, I don't know. My PC is not bad, generally said, but you hit its limits very, very quickly. Ah, wait. How do I disable it? Okay. I don't even know how much of a delay we're having. Okay. No, so apparently not. Maybe it is. Maybe if I turn this off. Bruh. I don't know, it's something with VSync actually. It might limit my FPS. Oh no, it can't be. It went over 30 actually. I don't know. It looks a bit more laggy actually. Might have turned it on somehow back in the day because of something we tested, and I never turned it off. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, it's probably no issue actually on the game's side. My computer, as I said, is a little bit weird. Yeah. I mean, what if I turn this off? So back in the day, I had no problem before I switched. Well, at one point, 11, I had no problem hitting 60 FPS average, or a little bit lower actually. It was like 58. Or maybe. Well, some black screen. I'll be right back. Oh, you mean my PC? Well, that might not be the issue. The PC itself, what the f... sad face. What's happening? I'm confused. What is going on? I never had that. Send me what is happening on live stream? Okay, I will. Man, this is some weird stuff that is happening. Weird stuff. Where is it? Where do I have it? Logs, right? Server main. Yeah, server main. Discord open. Open. I'm gonna send it per. I don't want to post it just by. Yeah, I'm gonna just send it here. Yeah. The time is no issue. That's alright. I'm just building stuff. This is a process that will take 2 years if I'm continuing to only build on livestream, which is what I am planning. Hello, son. So, you're not really stealing my time. Yeah. No. I can live with a... No, it's, as I said, it's not really a bad computer. It's just not a very good computer. But it can actually run almost everything relatively well. But those goddamn Minecraft type games. I don't know. They are just too epic. The visuals, too much. Wait. I don't even know which site this is. I lost my... I don't have a minimap. What is happening right now? Forgot to turn it back on. There it is. That, and that. No, that not. Wait. Okay. We're back at it. I mean, yeah. But 30 FPS is how I run my stream anyway, so that's not tragic at all. Holy. Okay. Yeah, actually, I thought about that. That's kind of, well, it's not really an extreme benchmark. I would actually use something that is at maximum, like more than 1500. Map height, to be honest. But yeah, if you can just run around on my map and fly around and load it, you have a beast PC, dude. Yeah, well, was it more of a RAM issue or a graphics issue, though? Is it here? No, it's actually here. Perfect. No, it's not. Damn, it's not perfect. Now it is. All right. Wow. Damn. And you said, okay, I see you. I see you. I only overclocked mine to 4.3 gigahertz, but still does pretty well. It's pretty old though. Like, it was a high-end CPU, the one I have, in 2015 when I kind of bought it. Wow, okay. That's gonna be lit. I love the music. It's very interesting that after so many years of live streaming and, well, basically not live streaming actually. But when I started off on YouTube, and I did for a time, I did a few live streams back in my Minecraft days. I always wanted to find a way to get copyright-free music, and whenever I found something, it got immediately claimed, even on Twitch. You know, on the VOD, it got muted. And now I have finally found it, now that I almost don't do live streams like at all. But I'm pretty happy anyway. And the music is actually good, which is, you know, you kind of have to exchange either you taste the music, because you're gonna have to play some music that you don't like. No copyright sound, for example, is pretty good, high quality music, but I just don't like that type of music. Or you have to exchange quality, like Kevin MacLeod's stuff, which, you know, it's good, but it's like not good. Yeah. True. So now, what kind of tower is this going to be? Do we put a roof on it, or is it just gonna be a... I'm not sure. What's going to look better here? Well, I mean, we have this tower here with a roof on it, so I guess we shouldn't put one on. Alright, now I wish you a good appetite. I just had dinner. Thank you very much. Maybe, oh well, you won't. I just wanted to say maybe you can see it live when on Saturday, but yeah, you're not gonna be there. Unfortunately. But thank you very much anyway. I'm gonna try to live stream more often. I say that every single time now, and the last time was 2 weeks ago, so apparently I can't uphold it. But yeah, a lot of private issues coming. So if you're interested in seeing some of this stuff, for the record, just go to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna upload all the streams. And I'm gonna try to timestamp it too, so you don't have to watch it fully, but click on some notable moments. I think that's the best solution. I guess he's going anyway. I'm talking to myself now. Maybe he's already on YouTube watching me right now. Like, not right now when I'm streaming, but you know what I mean. He's listening. 2 days when I uploaded it. It takes a whole... Actually, uploading doesn't take that long for me because my internet is pretty decent. But downloading takes so long because Twitch needs to process the video first before it's available for downloading. So it takes me usually about 6 to 7 hours before I can download it. And if I stream, you know, just normally around evening, I can't download it anymore when I'm done streaming, so I can't upload it on the same day, but that's alright, I guess. Oh wait, we just messed up the style here, see? So first we're gonna have to replace these. Okay, let's do it. What am I doing actually? Kinda stupid. I wouldn't have to do it like several times over if I just did it right once. Well, that's how I roll. Oh wait. How does it look? That's alright. I should have elevated it by 1 block actually. Would have looked a little bit better. I can still do it, you know. Well, let's do it again. Is there a little bit of lag between me placing the blocks and then appearing? Oh no, it's alright. It felt like it before. Oh. Okay. That's a little weird. Alright. Let's get this done. What is happening? I'm confused. Huh. Is it snowing again? Hell yeah! Looks beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Last stream I had my first snow, I think. I think it's snow. I hope. It does look like snow, so I guess it is snow, right? This is snow, right? Yeah, definitely. Should be. Should be snow. And I was so excited. I was looking back at it. It's kind of weird to be excited about that, but to me that just looks beautiful. I like it a lot. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we just have to raise this one. Just a little. Nice. So this is by the way I won't copy paste this because this is just not worth copy pasting in my opinion. Small little detail stuff. So let's raise this by 1. Yeah, I could use the magic wand and just fill it, but I don't feel like it, guys. I just feel like spending 12 seconds of my life placing these manually right now. Because I can. It's alright. What the f... This game though... So yeah, this segment is done, so we now have to find a way to close this. And I don't know if I should just go like that. I might actually do that, to be honest. Yes, I might actually, yeah, I definitely will. Yeah. So now we're gonna have to from where though? Like right here? I think that's not the worst idea I've had. No, it's definitely not. So that's alright. We just have to adapt the tower here to make it fit in better. Nice. Close the gaps, Nice. Okay, but now I'm gonna time set it to a little early, but that's alright. So yeah, this is a little bit too straight downwards, so I might have to change that a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely will. I definitely will. Yeah. It's a beautiful game. It really is. Alright, so we have that one. So now we just have to choose not of this block. This one. We're gonna make a line here so we can copy paste it better. Okay, sometimes it feels like it lags a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so now we're gonna have to choose which types of segments and how big we're gonna make them. I'm gonna frame it with what we've built here. Nice. Okay. So just in a typical 3 block downwards? I'm not sure. Oh, I guess. Is that by the way enough? No, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. So now we're gonna decide these segments. Do we leave 7 blocks in between or 5? 5? Ah, yeah, it's 7. It's 7. And then we have to kind of adapt here and individually place that one. Nice. Okay. So now we've framed basic structure of how we want this, and we're gonna add to it. It's not a very difficult process, as I explained in my last stream. I mean, none of this is truly difficult, actually. It's just a matter of how much time you can spend and efficiency, getting used to it, getting a routine. And what you're building, obviously. If it's more creative, more individualistic, and not as big, you can certainly just go crazy and don't let it become a routine kind of stuff. But in my case, it's better if it's a routine, because it's so big that you kind of have no choice but to make repetitive patterns. So you know, you're gonna be done building this in this decade still. We can actually go a little bit deeper inside here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like, I don't know if you might not understand what I'm trying to say here, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Usually it's gonna be just flat out. You frame it and then you have a foreground and then a background. But I want to go one layer deeper now. It's really cool. Exactly. And then I could do this. Actually, you could. So it's one more layer, you know. It's instead of just 2 layers, it has a 3rd layer of depth. The English TH sound, one of my worst enemies. Who thought of that? I actually did pretty well on my English exam, though it's one of my biggest weaknesses, but I focus so much on it that I could just do it. But when I just talk like that in a live stream, I can't seem to keep up with it. Maybe because I don't practice enough, I think. I'm always going back to the F sound, you know. Yeah, this looks pretty decent actually if I do it that way. And we can even go in like Cheap Trick style, just flat out make these as detail, you know. It's pretty cheap to do it that way, but it still looks pretty decent. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, and then we have 1 in the middle. Great. It's actually alright if it looks a little bit cheap, to be honest. You know, that's how you create the idea of detail. Some are just a bit more random. Or if you try to be a bit more realistic, you can make something different. But I'm not a realistic builder, sadly. I mean, not sadly. If I were to build realistically, I could, you know, a castle has a very flat wall, you know. I could just place, like with wall edit, I could just place a flat wall. But I don't think that's in our interest here. At least it's certainly not in mine. So we ain't doing that one. Sorry. Okay, we have to get this one in. We just have to, guys. We really have to. Just like that. That looks actually pretty decent. We can do that. You know, a lot of spontaneous experimenting, just, you know, just with styles, just put them on. I haven't planned a lot. I mean, I don't usually do that anyway. But this time I really didn't plan anything. We're already 1 hour in. Actually, it's 1 hour and 5 minutes now. So how do I... Basically what it wants me to do is this, right? Yeah. Looks pretty decent. I mean, it looks pretty good actually. I wanted to talk it down a lot, but that's alright. Now we can actually show a little bit more background here. That's alright, because we've done what we've done here. I kind of want to do something with a roof here, actually. And yeah, I don't... Yeah. I might do this now. Usually I don't do that, because I just want a wall that has, you know, minimal effort. Build wall, but... Now we do something crazy like this. I think it would look really good, like to get some contrast with not just structure but also color in this case. I think that's a pretty good choice to do that. Yeah, I like it. I do. It's getting dark. Oh no. Alright. We're gonna set the time again. Last time I kind of worked in the dark, but I kind of want to see today. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm still kind of sick, so I don't see so well. That seems like a good explanation. Because I have some trouble this time. Last time it wasn't that much of an issue, but now I kind of do have some problems seeing correctly. Let me check something real quick. What? What is happening around here, guys? Can I just... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry. Professional streamer here. Wait, I'm not a professional streamer. Oh, I can do that. That's alright. I'm planning to be a professional streamer either. I'm just chill. I'm just doing my thing. So, yeah. I would have to do it that way. Just flat out like this, and then just go. Yeah. I'll just use that. Very nice. So how do we do this though? Wow. Okay, just no way. Just because of this little. Yeah, well, I guess we don't have a choice. So looks decent. Bit more detail here, I guess. Yeah, definitely a little bit more. Just a little. Alright. You barely can see the red of it, but you can. That's all that matters. Okay, now we're gonna do it like this. Yeah. It looks good. It looks decent. I can live with it. The building process is really just, you choose a segment, you're gonna build it, you copy paste it, then you choose the next segment, you're gonna build it, you copy paste it. It's, everyone can do it. You don't need to be especially creative or good at it. I find that the more creative people are actually those who can make something out of a lot of less space, you know, minimalistically create something. In my case, it's like drawing, you know, you don't really add detail, but you add lines or shading that looks like detail. That's what I'm doing here. It looks like detail. I mean, it is kind of detail because it is not just a flat wall anywhere. So you can't really say it's not detailed. But if you go a little bit closer, you see how much of it is just random, you know, patterns, and not something really thought through, you know, or practical in any way. Which is alright in a building of that size. You just can't. I mean, you can, but you will do that for quite some time then. What is this music? What is happening? I'm confused. I guess it's alright, but why is it in my playlist? So, put some detail over here. Yeah. Yes, we are. Nice. That looks pretty good. That's a nice pattern to put on. I don't know. Somehow anything I do ends up looking like a weird variation of a cross. I'm not religious, guys. That also doesn't mean to offend anybody. It just kind of gets into a shape like that. Oh, this is more like a diamond or something. so no worries. Not trying to trigger anybody, just doing my thing. Or is this the pirate music? I have pirate music somewhere. It sounds like pirate music, that's why I call it that. So yeah, I'm very excited about seeing how much I can do today. I guess after this segment, I'm going to have to find out what I'm gonna do with the tower down here, or if I'm just gonna go like this. We will see. Let's just put the background in, and then we basically put some foreground as we see fit. Yes, I could use Word Edit for that one, but I'm just too lazy right now. I will fill this in manually. Nice. Actually, we could put a window in here. I think that'd be cool. It really sounds like pirate music, to be honest. I don't know what to tell you. What to tell you guys. Ratu. I was just reading something on Discord. A lot of true statements have been uttered. It actually aggravates me that people say this. I mean, not really, because I know it looks like a Minecraft clone, and if you look at its history, you can't really deny a lot, but when people come up and it's like, well, I have Minecraft, why should I play this? Because it's so fucking different, that's why. This is not Minecraft. You know, in my case it's a little bit bad, because even though I criticize Minecraft for being so easy, in the sense that, you know, even I was able to find at least a 4 iron armor and stuff like that. And my first few diamonds, at least, in the first 20 minutes or something. And I suck. I just farm and build houses. So, you know, that's kind of weird. But this game is significantly different and harder. A lot more grind, which is it's a good type of grind, you know. It's the realistic kind, which I appreciate. But it's also the reason I'm not playing anything survival right now, because I just want to build stuff if I play this game. Oh, this looks good. I appreciate that. That's some nice stuff here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. I'm gonna do it like that. So, copy paste that segment once, I guess, and then find a way to adapt it here. Though not necessarily adapt, you know? I mean, definitely a depth, but not completely close off here. I don't think I should do that. It sounds like the music for a children's TV show. Just now. Sorry, my apologies. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, looks beautiful. It would look a little bit better with shadows on, I think, personally. But no, for the sake of my FPS, I turned it off at the beginning. So I guess we ain't having that one. So now, how do I? Is it still just here? That'd be pretty cool. Because that would mean that I place it like here. Or is it here? No, 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 no. It's like it's no, that's not either. That's not it either. It's what is it? Is it here? Do I have to put it here? I'm not sure. Or even here. Thank God for the highlighted oh, okay, it's here. I'm so confused. Ah, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Better. That looks good. That looks good. You know, I'm gonna take a little drink. I will have to take a break relatively soon. To go to the washroom, but not now. So yeah, now we connect the floor with our wall. Yeah, just like this. Nice. This game's sunrises and sunsets are just phenomenal. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just looks... Look how the color is changing. It's so epic. It's exactly what I need. This is what I need while building and doing my stuff. Alright, nice. It looks great. What is going on here? Hello. Greetings, summoner. What is this shadowy thing here? Wait a second. What are we doing? Are you serious right now? Oh, better. Looks pretty good. I appreciate it. So, yeah, we're gonna have to make a curve here, I guess, or just a diagonal. I guess we're gonna have to make it a diagonal, but we're gonna have to adapt it first. So we're gonna go from here, I guess, and yeah, and actually we're gonna start off here. Or are we? Yes, 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 we are. So with diagonals, I'm actually really weak at creating detail in diagonal walls. So we're gonna see how we're gonna do that. It always looks a little bit awkward when I do that. So, but I will need it this time. I really do. Let's see how far. Wait, this is already too far, isn't it? Most definitely. Is it? Is this alright? Oh, it's perfect. Wait a second. That's pretty cool. Alright. I can live with that. Nice. Perfectly fits there. Great. My GPU is at 100% right now. That's kind of crazy. Just saying, you know, just a random fun fact, guys. Because I just looked at my other screen, and with the new drivers, you have this software where you can graphically show that, other than your task manager. But this is a bit more graphical. I like it, actually. It's a bit bigger too, so it's kind of covered by all the other windows that I have open right now, which is alright. Yeah. Perfect. That's pretty good, actually. So now we have to think about how we diagonally create detail and don't make it look too flat. Because I'm not really good at it. Oh, I have one idea that is interesting, the least to say. Yeah. That will take it make it a little bit easier for me. Yes, definitely. But where do we start with it? It's like directly here, I think. Yeah, I should start it. So basically it's gonna be like a diagonal rooftop here, and that will actually help us yeah, no, that's not that's it exactly. Or is it? No, wait a second, what am I doing? I'm confused. This three-dimensional thinking, it doesn't work so well right now. Oh no, wait, it's actually not that hard, Chris. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not that hard. What a coincidence that now the sun is right behind what I'm building here, so the god rays are perfectly fanned out. Look at this. It's kind of cool. Hello, welcome back, and thanks for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that a lot. Quite frankly, I will have to take a quick break, much quicker, just to go to the washroom relatively soon. I'm already streaming for 1.5 hours. It was very spontaneous, you know. I was like thinking, I'm gonna have to stream this week, and then I was looking at all the appointments what we're gonna have family wise and private stuff, you know, and I was like, so I guess it's today. I'm so well prepared, guys, so well prepared. Yes, and I know I could do this much quicker with the line tool, but I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. That's my explanation. So yeah. I'm still actually in time, even though it's a bit delayed now, for my plan to stream at least 3 times a month. That's what I said when I started streaming in December. That my plan was to... Oh, I think it was in January where I said that. Where I just, you know, I'm planning to just stream 3 times a month. And I think that's pretty realistic. Because at least once a month something like that happens. That happened last week, where I just am very distracted and have to do other stuff. So yeah. Wow, that's kind. I wouldn't be able to do that. I respect that a lot. Wait, what am I doing? How far does this roof go? I think that's something I also have to think about before I continue. Because this ends here. Wow, the music is just going crazy right now. I think this is pretty respectable. Just a little bit. Yeah, now we're good. What music is this now? Rainforest Majesty. I don't think this fits into what I'm doing. Sorry. Tribe music. Yeah, it sounds very tribal. The mysteries within. Let's see what this does. Okay, barely audible, even for me right now. Probably you won't even hear it. Oh, now it. Okay, okay, now I hear it. Fits with the sunset. Wow, what the f— okay, I see. Looks like a flaming ball right there, because the sun is a flaming ball, actually. I appreciate that it looks like that too. Damn. The way this shines through. Nice. Nice. This game is really beautiful, actually. Especially on the ambient side. I really like the fact that they added the wind sounds. They just need to be a bit more, you know, they just need more ambient sounds, I think. Like someone suggested bird sounds or something, but I mean, of course, something that fits into this world. Yeah, I know. I run 100% right now. It's killing my GPU, actually. And as you said, it's not even a bad GPU. I mean, it's pretty bad nowadays. It wasn't bad when it came out. Yeah, well. Time set. Oh no, it's a bit. Okay, it's pretty dark now. Alright. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do here is find out how we're gonna do yes, I think that's the best way to do this. How are we gonna frame this? The frame of my structures. Set up the frame and add details on top. I'm in no way an artist, but I think that's also basically how you draw. Yeah, the thing about MC builders is there's the arguments for this game are on a building side are immense build height, bigger scale. You have the amazing world edit edit overlay that makes it a lot easier. You have basically the same amount of basic tools that you can use, but a more limited variation of blocks, more limited style, you know. You have it's more hard hitting on graphics in its vanilla state compared to Minecraft, though it's not necessarily equal to how epic Minecraft can be with shaders. I mean, Minecraft shaders, like goddamn Continuum cinematic shaders that I had back in the day. If I had this here, this would be just too epic, I would die. Not saying the graphics here are not good, but obviously the photorealistic shader kind of stuff with its epic shadows, etc. on some of the Minecraft shaders back in the day are just, of course, better. Or, I mean, better is always, you know, subjective. But you know what I mean. They are more epic in a way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Zeus shader back in the day. Oh my god. If I had it here, Jesus Christ, my PC would actually explode. Actually, it would be lit, literally. It would start a fire in my room. It's already running on 100% right now, you know, and it's getting really hot. My computer. So I can imagine with a shader like that, it would probably just incinerate everything. Fucking crazy. Yeah, or it just shut down. That's much more likely, actually. Man, these shaders. I kinda miss them. But at the same time, Minecraft, people forget how epic this game is on a builder's side, right? Because of how epically tall you can build. And that changes the framing of many projects significantly. This castle would not be possible. These I mean, this tower alone is probably 170 blocks or something. That's crazy, you know. That's like a big chunk of maximum height on Minecraft. And so yeah, that's one big positive about this game that actually convinced me to play it. So back in the day, I had I built my map in Minecraft actually, and I built a big castle like this in a city. It had 50 buildings in it. Thank God I stopped building in Minecraft later and dropped the project, even though I spent like 3 active months. And if I say active months, when I mean really active, 3 months of building on that. I just dropped the entire map and I was like, I'm a build here in this map, in this game I mean. And the reason for that was that back in the day, Tyron was going around PMing people on YouTube, you know, and he was like, look at this game, you know, I see that you build Minecraft maps, pretty epic Minecraft maps. I would appreciate if you test out this game, you know, it's pretty similar but different. And it has a maximum build height of 1024 blocks. It was back in the day, that was the maximum. Yeah, boy. Hey. Yeah. There's a lot of epic fantasy stuff, especially from Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. I mean, can you imagine? Oh, these. That would be so cool, actually. But I'm not a realistic builder. I can't just take a picture and just build the thing how it is on the picture. I'm not good at that. So, and I'm also busy with other projects. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna do it. But I can see some other builders who are not interested in making up their own stuff necessarily, because that's kind of crazy, building a whole city out of your head. I can see someone just build that shit. And I mean not just 100 blocks high, like in Minecraft, or 200 blocks high, but like 1,000 blocks high. That'd be so goddamn cool. But yeah, I mean, that's a big plus for this game, because Minecraft people, back in the day when I complained about the maximum height, server people were actually so stupid as to tell me, like, why are you complaining? Like, in the server configs you can change it. And that's true, there is a setting that you can set higher than 256. But guess what? The maximum height in Minecraft is hard-coded, not in the server settings, my dude. They are hard-coded in the game engine. There is no map bigger or taller than 256 blocks, my dude. What, really? Damn, I googled it. Wait, yeah. When did 1.15 come out? Was it like just this month or last month? Because I remember that I googled that shit and it was still at 256 just before Christmas. But they would have to change significant amounts of code, because that was hard coded into the game. So, like, bruh, really? I didn't get the memo, my dude. Okay, well, I guess vintage story is that for creative builders. There's no reason to change. There's no reason to play this game as your creative builder. Tragic, Tyron. I'm so sad. They took everything from us. No, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff. It does run really smooth in vanilla stage without shaders and shadows on. And it just has better ambience in my opinion and some other stuff. But I mean that other stuff that from colored lights to whatever, it probably can be added by mods, I guess. Could be an argument, so yeah, I guess we just have the interface now. The interface is the only thing that makes us good. Okay. I hope, I pray for you being wrong, because this was like one of, it sounds pretty stupid, but it's like one of, you know, no matter how simple it sounds, but this is one of the selling points of this game right now. It's like, it's so tall, dude, I can build this. But if you can build this in Minecraft, you're like, ah, damn. Let me check too. This is getting me a bit nervous right now. From a creative builder side. Minecraft max height 1.15. Wait. Nope. No, I don't think so. I think it's still you can build higher than 256 effectively. Didn't know that. Oh, you can't. I see. Okay, that, yeah. So tired. Hope is back. The main selling point for creative builders. It's still there. Way bigger. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, so that's okay. The good thing is that this game is not, you know, meant to have its main focus on creative building, so that's quite alright anyway. Its survival mode is its selling point, but of course having more selling points for this game wouldn't be hurting us, I'm sure. Time that. Oh, I really kind of need to go to the washroom quickly. But let me just time speed. Wait, set time speed. I forget commands sometimes. I just did it at the beginning of I blanked out. This happened at my German exam. I blanked out. I did it literally an hour ago. I forgot the command. Is it time speed set? No? Is it? What's the command? I forgot. I forgot. This is kind of funny. How do you set the time speed? What happened? What happened to my game? What's going on? Hello? Jesus Christ. Do you see that shit? I just wanted to set the time speed, guys. Dude, is that on you guys' screen too? Or is it my monitor? I'm confused. Help! Today is a crazy day. I never had this happen. There's so much stuff that happened today that I never had happen before. It's kind of insane. Oh, you have to write it in. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. I mean. Let's hide that one. Still don't. Okay, it's all right. All right. Saved. We're good. We're chilling. What if I set it to a file? Okay, that's pretty high. Let's set it to because I'm gonna take a quick break actually. That's what I wanted to say, but crazy shit happened. I'll be right back. Just 3 minutes or something. Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. It's moving so quick. Nice. This game is really dark when it's dark, which I appreciate. I do. I'm just saying. But it looks lovely. So yeah, what was I doing? Yeah, I wanted to finish this segment today. Definitely. Yeah. That one's important. low. Right, maybe I should put the time speed in a normal frame rate now. 60. Okay, it's a bit slow, but I can live with it. Okay, now how do we do this here? I hate diagonal walls, I really do. I'm not good at creating detail on that scale. Yeah. So yeah. The other thing that I was thinking about Minecraft builder wise, to go back to that topic actually. I think at some point, if this game gets more popularity, and we're not talking specifically about Minecraft builders, but just people who just want to build some projects, I think it's going to be interesting if we're going to have some veteran builders who are uploading, who are using the schematic import-export tool and create some files, because I can see some people building some stuff that would demand a lot of work, which they are not willing or just don't have the time to put in, but they can still be creative in different ways if they had the assets to still create something. For example, in my case, I built all these buildings that I could have copy-pasted, but I built every single building individually. And I can see how someone would not be interested in putting that work in. So in the future, maybe it would be kind of cool to have on the forums or something like a pack, you know? It's like a folder filled with a lot of files, and you're just gonna have like a bunch of schematics in it for, you know, an average house, or an average farmhouse, a windmill, in 3 sizes always. And it's like an empty building that can be individually interior designed and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people could create something if they had those, you know, Kickstarter tools. Because I was thinking about, because of my adventure map build, and I can see how some other people who are building adventure maps right now, they are putting a lot of time and effort into the basic structures of a market, for example, you know. And I spend significant amounts of time for my market. So if I had just one general market stand, or a whole collection of them, and I could just place them in different rotation and then change them up, I think that would kickstart a lot of stuff and make it easier and more available to people to build something in this game. Because I can see how it's a big plus to have that epic build height and that epic, you know, just more massive scale and everything. But I can also see very easily how overwhelming that feeling is, that you have to fill that space, you know, you have to fill it. You choose to build something epically big, now you have to fill that space. You can't just build an epic mall like me and expect this to just stand alone. You have to terraform around it, then build a little city next besides it, or make a forest. Which is, by the way, also a big plus point in creative building, that the trees look better, and you have the tree tool here as well. The tree tool allows you to place different types of trees, just like in Minecraft. And the trees here just look much better. in my opinion, than the average Minecraft trees. So that's another plus. Just my opinions here, I just throw them randomly in here. I'm always excited for anyone who builds, and I'm not talking about just strictly creative builders or creative mode builders, but I'm also talking about people in their Let's Player series or in their live streams building something nice. Nathan or Shantin. And I always say that I'm really astonished on how good people build, but we talked about this on another live stream, which is likely because a lot of people come from TFC, and at least someone else said that those people build better as well. But yeah, I'm just interested in seeing what this game could attract, and having its own scene because it has its own style. It's a negative in a way, but it's also a positive, because I just want to see people explore that style and build epic stuff. Because right now I don't have many pictures that, you know, I look at, and besides the textures, I can say this is vintage story, this is built in vintage story, clearly. You know, even my stuff is, you can really just say this is built in vintage story because of its insane build height. And even then, if one day Minecraft should become bigger in maximum height, or, you know, we are also advancing in making this game more computer friendly in a way of resources, that it runs smoother, people will start building in much bigger worlds, and then even those pictures are gonna look like, oh wow, nothing special, you know. This epic tower, yeah, it's cool, but like, it's not the biggest yet. We've made something much better than that. So yeah, kind of worrying, but also curious. Tomorrow is gonna be a crazy day for me, just a side note. So that's why I'm live streaming right now. As I said, pretty spontaneous, because I did plan for it, but then I was looking towards, you know, how busy I would be next week, so I just decided, yeah, let's, and the week afterwards, and I just decided, yeah, we're gonna have to live stream right now. No way, no other way. People have a discussion on animals or something right now. Not sure. Not sure. So yeah, we're 2 hours in, just so everyone knows. So I guess we're just gonna add the background, and we're gonna see how we're gonna add the details later. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do now. Thank you very much. It's heavily inspired. The feeling of what I'm building, you know, that attempt of creating these epic walls, it's not just to go big, but I actually love Dark Souls. So just the overwhelming feeling of being surrounded by walls so fucking high you could never climb them, that's I like that. And again, something that, at least right now, you can only do in this game. Yay. Have you seen the throne room? The throne room, have you seen that thing? Ah, this wall. The fact that these builds take several months. It's kind of tragic. It's very, you know, not very encouraging for any upcoming builders, you know. I randomly got that thought. I was like, well, I just said that, and if someone was watching who was like, ah, I want to build something like that, and then I'd be like, yeah, this took me like 3 months to build. Yeah, that's pretty tragic. And that was back in the day when I was still building every day, at least like 10 hours a day, and it still took me like 3 months. So yeah. Again, this is not complicated, you know. You see me do this, everyone can do this. It's very random, but it's just like, I just had more time than most. You got an idea? Nice. Share it. What's up? What's on your mind? The throne room. Man, the throne room took me 2 months to build. Oh, I know what you mean. I completely know. So basically a side flip stair. Yeah, I thought about it too. It would really fit well because you can already put the slabs on sideways, right? But unfortunately you would have to do this to connect 2 of them. But if you could just put the stairs on sideways. Yeah, I understand. But right now you would have to chisel it. You know, which is pretty tragic. Yeah, it would literally just look like this. Well, not completely, actually. Or yeah, no, would definitely just look like that. But yeah, I get it. It would be really crazy actually, because it would add so much to the palette here of how to build stuff. How I do my foreground stuff, but also it would add but I don't know, it's kind of crazy already how to, I mean, how would you do it, you know? Would you do it like, yeah, well, you would do it the same way as you would do slabs, I guess, you know? You aim for the side and it's flipped that way, I guess, right? You aim for the right side of the block, and then it's aimed like that. And if you aim for the left side of the block, it's gonna, yeah, I see it. It's possible, but I don't know. It's like, it's such a detailed kind of idea that I don't know. And despite builders like me who might use that very often, maybe, you know, I don't know if it's worth spending time coding. Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, that's pretty cool. But it again, it really just enforces that style of building that just you know, doesn't sit with everyone. Makes it more stone heavy. It's basically just stone or wood, actually. I mean, you also have quartz, which is also just, you know, also just a mineral, but it's its own style. And sandstone, which is also a stone. But all those you have in Minecraft too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you could attract real Minecraft builders, because Minecraft builders at this point in time have spent so many years with Minecraft. I don't think you can like convince them that stuff like that anymore. And all that is not stuff that you wouldn't be able to achieve having with, you know, you can still mod Minecraft, and there's some mod for everything, apparently. Or most things. I would actually say that I like the fact that we have so many stone types too. At the beginning I hated it, for the simple reason that you know, the fact that you can combine them gave me so many options, which sounds like a good thing, but to me that I only have that inventory space, you know. Oh, I know exactly what you mean, dude. When I saw it, some people, some YouTubers that were uploading a bit of vintage story, some bigger YouTubers actually too, and the comment section is so cancerous, you know, I'm saying it quite. It's, well, this looks just like Minecraft, so, and I could just mod Minecraft, so why should I pay this guy who literally just steals all of Minecraft's design idea? And you're like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, well, you can only hear that shit from people who never played this game. Because you set one Minecraft player in here, he dies. Because this is not Minecraft. It's a lot different. Yeah, exactly. I hate that. Because Minecraft itself wasn't even the first game that had that design idea, you know? It wasn't the first one that had these voxel cubes. No. But quite frankly, if you make it popular, that means you own it. You own it now. You know? But that's just how it is. I guess you can't really do much about it. As long as they don't play it, they will always say, it's just a clone, it's like the same game, dude. Yeah. No. Clearly it's not. It's very clearly not. Yeah, actually. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's tragic. I mean, we talked about it back in the day when there wasn't even a Discord. I remember there was a day where when you wanted to chat, there was a chat on the homepage. And we talked about there. And it was like one of, and probably is one of Tyrant's biggest worries, you know. Even if we do a, you know, even if a big marketing campaign happens, and even if we get popular by any chance, the amount of backlash for being cubic voxels is pretty sad. Yeah, MC. Minecraft is a survival game, like, bruh. I mean, if you play like in hardcore mode at hardest difficulty, it's, you know, it's not the easiest thing ever, but my dude, I'm not sure. Yeah. And its survival aspects are pretty limited. And as I said, even I was able to get, you know, 4 iron armor, 4 iron set, 4 iron tools in like 10 to 20 minutes. And a few diamonds actually, that you haven't yet processed because you couldn't decide what you do with it. That's my progress back in the day. At some point that got pretty boring even for me. And I don't play Minecraft for... I play Minecraft because I can farm and build stuff. You know. Yeah. Yeah. If you're good, you know. That's what I'm saying. Even I could do it relatively quickly. And that has its own charm, don't get me wrong. Like if you're aiming to have just like a new Minecraft session every day. I mean, sure, like, why not? But if you want some long-term, you know, something that really holds your attention, keeps your attention for on that same map, that same save, yeah, that's a bit harsh, bit rough. But I mean, we have no arguments. You're just a clone, dude. It doesn't matter what you say. Just look at the game. Enough said. Look at how it looks. See, it's a cube. That means it's Minecraft. Yeah. I know, dude. I know. I'm sure. I'm sure that's true. We all know that. That's true, right? Yeah, I can very imagine that. And so when YouTubers do Minecraft projects, they do it in mod packs, and even then you see dying after you know, like almost a month, if the big YouTubers at least aren't that active. And even when activity is there, it's more like a build contest. Which, you know, I appreciate, I like that. But it's not, you know, what it's supposed to be necessarily. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dark right now, so can you move quicker, son? Time set 5:15. Oh my god, I'm blind now. Shit. That was sorry guys. I looked right into it. It's kind of crazy. I completely agree. I don't know if you read at some point my blog article. They actually were so kind and had this, you know, had put me on their blog page. And I said the same thing. I'm like, these guys have one of the nicest, wholesome and helpful community I've ever seen in my life. And coming from Minecraft, you know, I've been a Minecraft server builder on a PvP server. Yeah, I've seen the worst of the worst. And it's just, this is such great community here. Very lovely. Oh my god, I remember PvP was such a serious thing. People were actually asking you when you had a difference in opinion, like, won me on that popular server, etc. You know, you're like, no, I know you have a better mouse than me and you can click faster. So you're gonna win. Like, well, what is this? And I was a builder anyway. I had no interest in PvP whatsoever. But, you know. But hey. I'm saying it because I sucked at it too. Maybe I'm just salty. But it was funny. It was kind of funny, you know. They actually thought that they were badass because look at my high score. PvP servers, that was pretty toxic actually. I mean, despite this, you know, stuff that happened around the server, which is more server stuff than PvP stuff. The fact that people cheated in that game was already kind of like, this is Minecraft, my dude. Why are you hacking? Why are you hacking? Yeah, I mean, I can agree on that. Though I'm not much different. That's why I don't play survival, to be honest. Because I'm like, bruh, if I wanted to build in survival, I needed to, you know, create a base of which, you know, a base of survival first, like food and our own home and a place where I can mine safely and have enough resources and stuff. And frankly, you know, not only am I busy right now with my projects that I do build right now, but frankly, I really just don't have the patience. I mean, I built all that stuff here. I have the patience for that, but I don't have the patience for survival mode right now. But I guess I can say the same about any survival mode, so this is not just a VS specific thing. But in VS, it's just personally, it's more difficult for me, which is a good thing, you know. Don't get it wrong. I'm not criticizing at all. I'm just saying from my perspective. I've been a dude that had super duper patience if it comes to survival games, really. But I guess in my boomer age, I kind of am the opposite of what you would expect. Kind of crazy. Yeah, got you. So yeah. But I agree. You know, younger people will be very hard to convince that this game's cool, because the fact that you would take that amount of time to just get a basic foundation, you basically have to play a survival game to survive. Wow. Right? Man, I'm big boomer in my head. Boomer is not an age thing. It's a thing of mindset, by the way. In my opinion, at least. I've seen enough people that are very young and have opinions that are very boomer defined, you know. I'm like a baby boomer. Like for real. I'm like, bruh. I started off at a time where when you built something, it wasn't a competition. and no one was coming over to tell you how much you suck. There was better times, you know. That changed. It changed. At least in Minecraft it did. It's gotten more competitive. I mean, competitiveness is a good thing. In a way, because of that, I've become a better builder. But it also killed me mentally. I was like, bruh, this dude just came over and told me that I suck and he can't even build anything. But he's, you know, at some point you're just gonna go like, you either gonna choose to take it as it is and just improve. Or in my case, I was just like, dude, why am I here? I'm doing everything for free. Like if you build stuff for money, yeah, they should be able to. Yeah, I know, right? I know that exactly. They composite a world based on the builds of others, and that's what they call building then. Yeah, no. Yeah. But I don't really care. It's always like you can't really prevent it. Someone's gonna do it. Back in the day it was pretty critical because I uploaded cinematics on YouTube of one of my maps, and they actually stole the video and put it on their channel with a watermark on it. And I was like, bruh. Like I have 500 subscribers that are all inactive, back in the day even. But like I'm so small. I have like 10 views. Can you not steal my video? Of a dude actually building and then recording his stuff. And then editing his video, making a cinematic out of it. Like that, all of that was an effort that you didn't make. So why are you out here taking my entire video? Bruh. So yeah, I did something crazy that day that I never did before. I actually guideline took down the video using the guideline strike option, which was really funny, and it actually got taken down because I could literally prove it was my video. I find that funny, but some people just have a mindset of not putting an effort in but taking credit for something. But I guess that's in every, you know, it's not just Minecraft building. It's sad, but you know, the least thing you can do if you put a video of mine in yours is edit it well and put a credit, like put credit in the, on the video and in the description. But if you just put your watermark on it as if it was yours, I'm slightly triggered. I find that funny. That you have to steal from someone as small as me, thinking that there will be no consequences because this small YouTuber, he ain't doing anything about it. Nah, well, but I did. He had to take it down, yeah. But someone else probably stole the video anyway, so I didn't look for it anymore. It was actually quite a coincidence that I saw that, because it was in my recommendations, because YouTube was like, well, I checked out my own video to see the comments, you know, to respond to some of the comments. And so YouTube algorithm was like, check out this video, this is very similar. And I was like, it's literally the same. It's mine, dude. Yes, completely agreed. I completely agree. That's exactly. And especially on how well this game does with modding and the modding support for it, I think that could be a good selling point. But unfortunately we just don't have enough modders yet for that to be like a thing. And even texture packs, while I really have grown very comfortable with the textures that are making this game the way it is, I can see how it could be pretty exciting to see people make their own texture packs. That's true. It's very visibly not Minecraft. This is starting to look pretty decent, man. I like that. Pretty good, pretty good. So let's just do something crazy. Let's just do this first. So yeah, my plan for today is literally just do this segment here. Finish that, and maybe if we still have time, I can close that gap too. Then we achieved something pretty decent. So yeah, it's interesting now. Again, I think that if it becomes popular, then you always will have someone building stuff in a creative game like this. But to specifically address a campaign, a marketing campaign just for builders, I think Vintage Story gonna have a very big problem there, or at least a little bit of a problem, you know. Again, its main selling point being that it's so big and massive, and its UI here, it's pretty cool, that interfacing. And I guess that's the rock types. That's actually pretty true. I tested out late. It was I wanted to check out the map that I built, that I said was basically the predecessor to this one, where I wanted to build an epic castle with a city. It's a joke compared to this. I'm looking back at it, I'm like, bruh. But yeah, I updated Minecraft, and obviously Optifine didn't work because I didn't update Optifine, so it ran without Optifine. And it was a laggy mess, even though I have a pretty good PC, you know, at maximum settings. But I mean, I have to admit that I even though what I've built was a joke compared to what I've built now, it was for Minecraft scale still pretty enormous, which is kind of funny, because again, it's a complete joke compared to what I've built here in my Vintage Story. But it was actually one of the biggest maps I've ever built in Minecraft. It's really tragic. But yeah, it's actually true. It's always that meme that, oh, Minecraft, you know, you get the shittiest PC, and all those YouTube videos that are like, oh, I bought a PC for like $5, can it run Minecraft? And it's like, yeah, it can. It's like, yeah, 20 FPS at minimal view distance. Yeah, it can. So what? That's not a gaming experience, my dude. That sucks. And then on the other hand, if you do want to get shaders and Optifine helps a lot, obviously, as you said, but if you want to get shaders, it's just, it's murder. It's like, I played on my notebook when I started on YouTube. I had literally 2 FPS when I was on Continuum cinematic shader. So I could have literally just taken screenshots and made a slideshow. It would have been better. Yeah, that's always the thing. You had those high-end gaming PCs and they put shaders on it. It fucking died. Yeah. That's one of the oldest things ever. It always did die. Yeah. True. So, how do I do this? Do I do this like... Where is it? Where do I have to... Oh wait, I have to place it here? No, actually I have to place it here. Okay, that's kind of crazy. But I can. Nice. Wallet 0. Yeah, yeah. I was always thinking, dude, making a video like that, they're just trying to flex on us. It's tragic. You bought this PC for Minecraft, yeah. But I mean, it will still not be able to run the most epic shaders smoothly. And even if it does, yeah, wow, congratulations. You're bankrupt. Yeah, I mean, that was actually pretty normal back in the day. That's a normal thing, dude. When Minecraft was really popular, people actually just played Minecraft on it. It was... And I didn't even have the money for that shit. Like, bruh, I had to upgrade my PC in parts, which is maybe why it's so buggy right now. But I had a much worse GPU and a much worse CPU and less RAM, and I bought that shit later. So I don't know where they got the money. And it was every 3 months I bought a new PC to see if it now runs shader or not. I guess it didn't. Every 3 to 6 months. Except for the one time that Bitcoin was popular. And that time no one bought fucking gaming PCs because holy shit. Every single GPU was overly expensive. That shit was not even funny. I looked at that, I wanted to upgrade my GPU again. Just to see, you know, what's on the market, that what I could buy. To save some money for it. And I was like, bruh. No. Just no. Just shh, no. No one has that money. Chill. But yeah. Let's make some windows in there. How about that? I think that's a pretty smartable idea. Let's do that. I could copy paste it. I simply just decided not to. I guess I'm just wasting time. Damn the, oh wow. The God Ray shader in this game is just too epic. I always have to stop and look at it. It's kind of interesting. Can't help myself. This is a bit lag. I don't know what kind of lag this is, but somehow I'm not capable of. Sometimes it just takes a while before the texture appears. And I don't know if that's normal or not. But it definitely happens more often in this area of the map. Not entirely sure what's happening. Or maybe my GPU is just dying again. That might also be a cause of that. Come on, that's beautiful. That's it just is. Let's remove the chisel. Oh, I still have to do all these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, building process, that's pretty overwhelming. You know? Especially if you build in a scale that I do. You look at every segment, you're like, ah, oh, that's a pretty big wall. Like that's pretty decent. Oh shit. God damn it. It's like 0.001%. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Wait, I can't. Is there a command to make a to not permanently change your screenshot size, but actually make a one-time 8K or at least 4K screenshot? Because I would love to just make one. Or do you actually have no, you don't have to actually have a monitor of that size, do you? To make a screenshot. Because I'd be interested in doing that. I mean, Tyron can just do it all the time. He has my map if he wants to make some promotional screenshot of epic big map. I don't see the blocks. What's happening? Hello. Oh, yeah. Slightly panicked. Damn, the music is like the world is going down or something. Okay, now we're gonna do this. these segments. How do I do those? I know. Wait, don't know. Yes, I do know. 3 blocks from here. What is happening? This is pretty random actually. Times 600. Maybe my GPU is dying again. That might be. I really enjoy this game a lot. Kind of crazy. We are 2 hours and 48 minutes in. FYI. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I should do that a few times, you know? Because whenever I upload a screenshot, it's kind of pixelated. But maybe I shouldn't upload the picture on Discord, because there is a chance that the file size might be pretty epic. I don't even know how big an 8K screenshot actually is. Might be several megabytes actually. Or no, actually, I'm not sure. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. I just can't stop. I have to look at it. I'm gonna check out how to do that. Play a little bit around with the settings and see if I can create a pretty epic screenshot for my city or something. Might that kill my computer though, if I just turn up the resolution to like 400% if my GPU already earns at 100? It might, probably. I'm gonna test it out off stream though. So I don't crash everything. You know, there's a possibility my whole computer is going down then. Not interested to do that on stream. But I will test it out, but let's see. Well, 40 megabytes is still pretty big. I don't know. Can you even no, you can't upload something that big on Discord anyway. I could link it though. Or can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Right. Well. Okay. No. I'll just link a picture. I think that's possible. Three, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So this is something I can actually not copy paste, which is okay. I like how that looks. That's pretty decent. Yeah. So I thought that there was an option to change your mega screenshot size generally. Maybe I should check that out. So that, you know, you don't need to upscale anything. But it will render upscaled, if you understand. I mean, it already does that basically with mega screenshots. Okay. Almost 3 hours now. Thanks for sticking with me for so long. I don't know what it is, but takes a while before blocks kinda appear, you know. It might have something to do with my GPU being at 100% all the time. It might not. I don't know. Not sure right now. Alright, that's good. I usually only watch streams while I'm building. So yeah, we're gonna finish these segments now, and then oh my god, I will have to finish the segments in the middle though. Well, this looks pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's do this. Yeah, that's cool. Let's make it easier for us and just put in the background first, and we can think about what we're gonna do with it. Will it just be wall, or we'll put some windows? Windows, alright. Yeah, windows, that be it. So yeah, first we're gonna do, in this case, we're just gonna do background. And then we're gonna decide how we're gonna proceed from there on. We can't copy paste these ones, at least. Not the way I built this right now, because it's not even. Yeah, I know I could use word edit, but I'm just not doing that. Whatever. It doesn't take that long. Alright. So, I was looking into learning how to sketch basic, you know, just do basic sketches. And I thought about how interesting that idea is of sketching, because it kind of creates, or it teaches you the concepts that will be necessary when I finally start terraforming this world. Because if you don't know, the city and castle, that's just a city and castle, you know, with a mountain on the side. But I am planning to build around that, and yes, it will take me about 4 years until I finish that, but it's still not worrisome for me because everything else will be a lot smaller. This is the capital city, so this is literally the biggest part of the map. but I am planning to terraform everything around it and create not just an island, but I was planning to create a really big map, really big, like super large. So the concepts that you're working with in sketching stuff, they will kind of be necessary, not just the sketches themselves, due to how similar the thinking processes are, you know. We want to start with some basic okay, cool. Pirate music is back. I don't even know why it's in my why it's in my playlist, but I have it. Now wait, what am I doing? Well, actually that's alright. That's actually cool. Ah, shit. Oh no. No, that didn't happen to me. Okay, so there are two choices I can make now that I realize that I miscounted, and that's 5 blocks, that's 6 blocks. I could just copy paste this entire thing a little bit down here by 1 block, which is the minimum, you know, it takes a lot less work. Or I could just individually make this different, so as crazy as I am, I just take the approach that takes more time because I'm crazy. Damn, the fact that blocks appear after a short delay kind of makes it a bit more difficult to build. It's also not the same. I can't count. What happened? I'm unable to count. It's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, that music here. Wait a second. Oh my god, I actually cannot count. So now we just do these 2 segments, and then we're gonna have to build this one individually. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do. It's kinda insane. Not good, just insane. So I guess we won't be able to finish that one here, in this stream at least, because this is gonna take a little bit longer now. Unfortunately. So transportation. What were you thinking about the idea that Xudan was throwing in about, you know, like a... Basically, I just want a card. Yeah. And I'm not even talking about... Well, I kinda am. But I mean, that's just the next advanced step, right? You can have a personal card that you're moving with your, you know, you have to move yourself. And then the transportation becomes a bit more chill by having the ability to add animals to it. Once that option becomes viable. Because I can see how that would be a problem. Oh wow, that looks pretty decent. Wait a second. Appreciate it. Yeah. Just something, you know. I understand. So we're gonna do something that is kind of stupid. Time set of day. Just put a day. This is really unnecessary. But I'ma do it anyway, because why the F not? I could have just used world edit to move that thing one single block in that direction. But instead I chose to do what I'm gonna do now. I think we're very far away from trains. I can see how we would actually... No, I can't see actually. I mean, we're talking about transportation That seems logical from our world's perspective, but who knows what type of transportation could be possible in whatever kind of weird world the drifters or the seraphs, basically. The seraphs, that's who we are moving. You know, when you think about trains. We already kind of did break the idea of just realism, you know. Which is a good thing. It makes this game more unique then. Gives it its own style and its own story. And its own world building. Yeah, that's another thing, yeah. I think that I don't think trains will come soonish, but maybe a mod will come out that will, you know, I don't even know if trains will ever come actually, but I think someone will certainly mod something like that, and maybe that one is you, or maybe not. So yeah, this is highly unnecessary, as I said. Still gonna do it. Yes, of course. I was a bit worried about Tyron because at some point last year the pressure on him before the weather update came out was, you know, people were talking to him and suggesting a lot of stuff. And it felt like they were like really talking a lot to him. You know, like almost pressuring to do what community says. And with community I just mean a few people who chat a lot in Discord. And I was kind of worried that he'd lose what he was planning to do for his game and that he'd just be pressured too much, but I guess not, so I appreciate that. And people accepted the temporal flux thing relatively quickly too. And who knows what else will come with the storyline and how it develops and lore. And yeah, I agree, it gave us a lot of possibilities. Modding is really easy from at least an outsider perspective, so I don't have modded anything yet, but it seems at least it's very flexible and very open to it, and the community can make whatever mod they want in the end. And I see also a lot of support, you know, and modding help when some help is needed. So it's not like he just leaves the modders alone with it and expects for it to just work. He's doing a lot. And the amount of freedom that people have in modifying the game alone is already pretty impressive, in my opinion. So yeah, it's possible that you might see what I'm trying to do here. I'm just gonna create this little hallway here, and then we're gonna create a little tower right there. an uneven one. I know, an uneven one in this case, which is really something that I also don't really like. I like to use uneven numbers because then you have a block in the middle, you know. In Minecraft Builder's tendency, which I noticed and I hated it, was to always build even for some reason. I wasn't sure why. A lot of Minecraft builders just build evenly, like with even numbers, you know, 6 blocks, 4 blocks, 2 blocks. And I built always with 3, 5 and 7 blocks. So I was very irritated that, you know, there was no block in the middle often. So yeah, kind of became a habit to just continue. And I don't know, my style and specifically the way I do details, I need that block in the middle, or I need that way to meet in the middle. But I mean, I can manage for small scale though, meaning that if it's just now a small tower where there's 6 blocks, that's not an issue, I assume. We're gonna see. So yeah, that's alright. So now we have to just do the background. Background blocks. Hello. That's true. I mean, I can't really defend myself even, because it's just a choice of preference, right? I learned to build with a block in the middle and not build with even numbers. Not only do I have that one block that I can stand in the middle of and just rotate everything around me if I have to copy paste something that has 4 walls like a tower, but I also was used to it because of the style that I was taught to build. And the people I learned it from just used that style too. So I guess if you just learn from a different builder who builds even, you will have your own arguments for even numbers and a different style to work that. Which is alright, there's nothing wrong with that. It just, you know, it triggered me a little bit because when you don't have the style to adapt to it, you're kind of like, now I'm screwed. What am I gonna do now? Uneven numbers. Or in my case, even numbers. It's good for having double doors. That's what I hated about my style. I can't build a front side. Yeah, of course, of course. Thank you for sticking with me for so long. And have a nice evening, or whatever time it is. Thank you very much. See you around. Yeah. Oh, of course, sure. I like streaming. I just do it too rarely. That music. So yeah, for everyone who's still sticking with me on either Twitch or YouTube, you know, later on, watching this not live, I am currently just building a tower. I mean, I could have just moved everything just one block, but that would be too easy, isn't it? Yeah, it's just too easy, guys. So, of course, I'm just going to build a whole ass tower right here, because why the fuck not? That's what I do. That's how I roll. So yeah, it's like 5 blocks here. I mean, it adds to the composition of different segments of buildings, you know. It really adds on top of that because creates more detail, creates more individualism, creates less flat walls. I like the idea. That's why I chose it, because, you know, of course I was waiting if I should just move everything by 1 block, and it would have fixed the problem. But this is also a solution that looks better long term, and I can manage to do it because it's on a live stream. You know, if I was alone or not on a live stream, I'd probably just move it. Because it's just easier. But now that you're watching me, you know, I feel a bit more like optimistic about building, because I'm not gonna be able to distract myself so easily. I will have to finish this now, and in the end it's not a big deal because it's just a tower, and as I always say, towers are one of the easiest things if you have well-edited tools, because you can just copy paste the majority of it. You know, you build one wall, copy paste it on all 4 sides, and that's it basically. So yeah, now we already have the problem of, hey dude, for some reason I've made this uneven, or in this case even. My build style has no idea, no clue how to manage that. So I'm just omega confused, dudes. Well, I mean, it's not a big deal, actually. Actually, it's not a big deal. Because I'm not just... No, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. Really is not a big deal. I do the opposite now. Instead of going thin, I go to the outside. Well, windows, you can see another issue with even numbers here. Yeah, it just has to be a square type of, you know, window. Can't be diamond shaped or something. Well, I mean, if it's a little bit broader, it could be. So I should say that. True. True. That kind of looks cool, actually. Okay, okay. Yeah, we get somewhere. No, not really. Actually, not. No. Actually, I will have to do it this way. Yeah, probably. So yeah, whoever is still watching, I might get much more quiet now because this is literally just routine process now. And I don't really have anything to talk about, so... You know, I know, professional streamer and all, but... I mean, I'm not, so... Not an argument, actually. It's not. So yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, Mountain Village music again. Oh, let's go for this one. Appreciate it. Okay, now we just have to fill in the background and we are done with the majority of the tower. We will only have to continue building the roof. Once we're finished that, I will see if, you know, fly a little bit and see how it looks. And yeah, that might be the end of it actually. Because as I said, I will not finish that other part. I'm sure I won't. I still feel kind of saddened by the fact that there is a possibility that on Saturday we will actually not have enough people, you know. Yeah, on Saturday. Kind of tragic. But let's hope for the best. Look at this. Look at it. This looks so amazing. So yeah. Let's copy paste some stuff. Copy paste it 3 times and do that part here. And then I'm gonna start building the roof. Nice. Okay, so now we're just gonna fill in the background here. Quickly. Nice. Let's go here. Actually, we should keep that style and just change it up to fit it this better. You know, like we did this way. Yeah. Actually, we did this one, which really was. Lovely. Very nice, actually. Okay, so that's good. So now we can finally start building the roof. So in this case, I'm not gonna go that what I usually do. I'm gonna keep it even because I think that's the safer route. That one, if it is even. Let's do this. Nice. Again, with roofs, I could always just build a quarter of it and then copy paste it, but I mean, it is going to be the last thing that we're gonna build, so it doesn't really matter if this takes a little longer. Really don't care. Yep. Nice, we're getting close, getting close. I don't know if I should make the tip of it higher. Let's see. I don't think so. Actually, let's do our decoration thing that we always do. This is not like always, but the tower is also not like always, so maybe that's fitting then. Oh, yeah, this is another problem. My normal style and how I build roofs definitely doesn't work. See, as I said, the moment something gets even like that, it completely breaks everything that is like routine for me. Kind of weird, but I guess you have to deal with it. Okay, that's good. wait, there's another side here. Oh my. Completely. I thought I was done. That's alright. I can deal with this. So basically we're doing this. And then go a little bit higher in the middle. Nice. Then we can go at that. Hello there. Ah, that's hard. I can't do the Will Smith imitation. I haven't even watched the newest Rewind. Is he in it again? I don't think so. Alright. Almost done. Then we all can go home. Wait, I'm already home. Ah, shit. Well, I guess that was... That's unfortunate. I would have to chisel it to make it look better. Which I am not going to do. Well, it's pretty flat. Looks pretty weird. I will have to chisel it, yes. Chiseling time. Well, I mean, it's just 4 blocks, so I guess I can do it. Where's the chisel at? Give me a chisel. So, if you ever wondered how chiseling works here, you can choose this size. Let's just remove these two. Very nice. And then we could theoretically go a little bit smaller like that. And just remove here the corners. If we're already doing it, you know. Actually, that's what the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't chisel it. You need to press chisel on all of them to make them chisel blocks. Like that. Like that. Like that. Actually, let's make it a little bit thinner up here. And then I need to place 4 more blocks on top. Biggest size. And peel off the entire outer layers. Then go a little bit smaller. No, a little bit smaller. Add 2 layers to this. Okay, another one. Okay, that fits pretty well. And then we go and do this. Let's go a little bit low on all of that. Like that. Then lower this. Then this. Alright, so now we did that. Let's time set day. Nice. So we have that little tower over here. The next time we can actually finish this and this down here. So yeah, thanks to anyone who was watching live on live stream. Thanks for everyone who watched this on Twitch VODs or on YouTube. This is gonna be my goodbye for today. I have streamed actually almost 4 hours, so that's pretty neat. It looks beautiful, the game. And yeah, I'm gonna upload it as soon as I can, probably tomorrow. And we're gonna see us next time, hopefully still this month, because I am going to try to stream 3 times a month, and that still holds up. So goodbye. And I'm trying to screenshot 8K screenshot. Yeah. Yo.